damage again. Oh, my stuff's arrived. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so happy. I don't have to get my stuff back. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so happy by that fact. If you couldn't tell. Oh, yeah. In the actual episode, there was like 40 minutes of walking to get back to this point, so you should be thankful that I edited that out if I do decide to do that, which I'm thinking of doing that. I think that would be a good idea. Thinking of you, Devin. I'm thinking of you. It's just one of those moments where I'm like, huh? Because he talked about that, like the one time I mentioned him in the other episode, he was like he was like doing like stuff and just like heard his name, which is like super weird. I'm sure that's like what's going on. It's funny. Oh yeah, actually I do have all the wood here. Oh thank goodness, my stuff. Oh, that is great. Super exciting. Which means I can pick up where I left off and not die a horrible death again and have to walk this distance again. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I didn't even think about editing it out. That makes it a whole lot easier. So I don't even need to like do it off camera because I can just edit it out. It just means those watching it live will have to deal with me and my stupidity. That's okay. It's better than not being here at all and having to completely reset again. I'm just keeping it on peaceful mode though. I can't do this again. I gotta minimize the chances. My beta base is gonna be closer, okay? Or I'm gonna be able to use my bed. Oh, the caves are so cool. I'm just gonna minimize any chances of death here just by covering up all the lava. Look, oh, what happened to the water? The lava just ate it. It evaporated. That's not fair. That's not fair. It's against the rules. Okay, I'll grab some more. That sounded like I've played these games before. Oh gosh, I've seen that so many times. I actually did see Squid Game Season 2 as well. I don't know if I talked about that in the actual episodes, but I did actually rewatch this, or not rewatch. I watched Season 2. And it was actually pretty good. It wasn't like, it wasn't the same like hype or whatever as Season 1, of course, back when. But you can't really recreate stuff like that sometimes. But it was actually pretty good though. I mean, like I heard a lot of people being like, it's not that good. But I think it was probably in retrospect to Season 1. But I thought it was actually very good. Oh, there goes my water again. Okay, good thing I can just get it from the wall there. It's an easy access to water. Easy. I don't have to go up and down every time that happens. It's a much shorter walk. What are the chances there's any diamonds in here for me? Gotta crunch the numbers. Gotta do a bit of number crunching. Oh, I can drink my Dr. Pepper. God, why was I gonna say Dr. Pepsi? I suppose I actually could split this into 2 separate episodes. I mean, it doesn't really make sense because this isn't really like an intro to a new episode. But it's kind of funny just doing that way. I could just release it. To be continued. Stay tuned until next week for this episode to come out, even though it's already next week by the time this episode would be out. I mean, I could do it like that because it is kind of makes sense that like the end of the episode would be my death. Okay, I might just do that just to have it not be super long. I'm still making up for the lost time today, but it does mean that you guys get to like get 2 normal episodes, even if the last one didn't have a proper outro. I think the death being the outro is kind of funny though, and just no one really knows what happens next. Just edit out all the walking portion. I missed all my server discussion and stuff. That's okay. I can talk about it in Journey anyway in the next commentary. But yeah, my community Discord has a thing to join the Bedrock server I've been hosting for a few months now, so check that. Do it that way you will. That sounds interesting. Community Discord's in the descriptions of the videos, by the way. By the way. Oh, the beautiful stone breaking of the of the coal. Oh my gosh. What is going on with my language? What do be going? What do be I doing? What do be I doing? Yes. These are the questions. Well, I guess this would be episode 8. I guess there's 2 more episodes in infdev then in that case. Or not episode 8, episode 7. Gosh, I should just not talk. Just like, probably better off that way. What have we here? Actually, you probably could go a good ways. I think this way is gonna be longer, it seems. Like the other way wasn't even that far to reach the end, and I'm still going. Oh, 11 iron is good. Oh, there we go. As I was just saying it, I've reached the end. It's funny that like you're just gonna look and you're just gonna see it. Oh no, I could just have to do this. Oh, see this time it doesn't work. But here we go. Look at that terrain. It's so weird. Wait, is that just the void? No way. No, it is literally just the void there. Huh. I don't know. Terrain is terraining for sure. All right. Back to the mining. The episode 7 isn't gonna be much either. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Almost 160 followers, wow, we. Oh, that ain't that a fun thing. That is actually pretty cool. Oh, where am I at on YouTube? Oh yeah, it's right there. 1040 on YouTube. 160 or one. What is it? What's the actual number? Why do I not have followers shown here? Oh my gosh. I have Twitch stats, but Twitch stats doesn't include followers. Oh, under stats. No, that's just for the stream. What's the actual number at? I'd have to check my Twitch, I guess. That's why I don't even know that. Yeah, well, you know. 160, 56. I was like 60. 1040. I think you lost some in the past 3 streams and then got back up now. Yeah, people realize that I just literally walk to the Farlands. That's all I do. They're like, oh, maybe Beetleford does some other stuff. No, it's the Farlands and VODs of my other stuff that I do. That's you get what you get. Okay. It says 157. Oh, is there more? Maybe I have to refresh my page. Did I get another follower? Hang on. Why does it say 150? Okay, let me just swipe out my Twitch. Maybe someone followed me as of like this stream or something. I don't know. I have no idea. 156, 157. That's one person unaccounted for. Well, I am accounting for you. 157. Okay. You exist. Oh, fun. Oh, I'm getting messages. Love that. I remember in the past I would get my Discord pings during the actual streams. The main one I would get would be like from like the actual like community server from like whenever I went live. I'd always get like a Discord ping. I remember that. If you go back to some old episodes, you might be able to hear that. Oh, that's funny. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, the follower goal. I don't even see the follower goal either. It just works automatically. So that's good that you can see it, because I sure as hell can't on my end. Because maybe I could add it to the stream or something, the follower goal. Um, yeah, I have no idea. It is followers. That sounds fire. Follower goal. That's like intro music. Intro music. Oh my gosh. It was the right song, intro music isn't actually that bad. I just think intro music, I think of like those like old YouTube intros with like the friggin' like text and like the friggin' like SFX in the background, like the friggin' dubstep or whatever it is. Or I just remember like the popular MMOs intro. Oh, that was so iconic. That's so good. It was just like that, like just like a cinematic or something. It's like the most like, and it's just like we go into like a mod review or something from there, like just like so dramatic, and it's just like, hey guys. Yes, I know someone like was commenting. They're like, you need to do your intros a bit better, like make them a bit more interesting. I'm like, yeah, I guess I could try, but then they just never really followed up with what they. I mean, I think they suggested like scripting intros and stuff, but I don't even know. Okay, I'm just here to have fun and stream. I'm not a screenwriter. I can't. I can't script things. Well, I probably could, but I don't know if it'd be any good. I just kind of like the natural rawness of the streams. But if that's something people want, if people want like more high, quality production, then it's not, I guess, off the table. Look at that. Look at that like weird terrain. Yeah, like a follower goal, recent followers and stuff. I guess I could do that. I feel like I might like blow it up like the videos on YouTube a little bit with like, all like the UI and stuff. But I think that's actually not too bad of an idea. So maybe I'll consider that if enough people would like it. I just did like the follower goal for YouTube just because I was nearing 1,000. So could probably do the same for something like on Twitch. Because I think I do have like the Streamlabs and stuff. I think you can do that. Some kind of thing with the follower count. Cause it'd be cool to have like a bar or whatever, then like people are a bit more motivated to follow me. There is like the one like I guess when you join like the Twitch chat, but I can't see that. Then I'd at least be able to see where I'm at. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be staying in tune with my my stuff here, cause wait, what's that? Oh, that's the cave. I was like, what? No, it's just the cave. But I'm gonna be keeping an eye on my singing monsters because there's a new island dropping tomorrow, or islet as it is, or as it were. Gonna have to check that out tomorrow. Probably my most consistently played game, apart from I guess Minecraft with Journey. I kind of started that around the same time with Journey, like playing that again. Played that when I was young, or many years ago, like over a decade ago. Like I think I played it. I think it was like 2013 or whatever. So it was kind of interesting being back into it because I kind of left it behind around the time the Magical Islands were coming out, which was interesting that I left it behind then, but I was just not really into it at the time. And I'm just like crazy, I love it now. So much fun being back into it and getting all the, I mean, it's peak content right now. Ooh, gravel again. I was like saying like gravel, like the medicine. I remember I was like so confused by like gravel. Just like the word, I was like, is there a medicine just called gravel? And people are just calling it gravel, but no, it was gravel. Yeah, young me was just so confused by that medicine. Just like, yeah, people are just ingesting gravel. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that actually thought that's what it was. But you kind of get you kind of associate it though. It's like you just like whenever you think of the word, it just reminds you of that because that's what you think. But of course, that's not logical when you think of it as medicine. But you know what? Kids think what kids think. Looks like I'm not going to be finding any diamonds today. This will be my last pass, I think, that I do. I might just go... But it was like 40 minutes of this stream, so I'll go... I don't even know. Christ, when these like episode streams get broken up, I can hardly do the math on like the lengths and things. Cause like there was like a portion at the end of the last episode that was with the walking, and then it kind of reset, so I had to do that again today. So there's like I think 40 minutes of this. Oh, can't see Jack. I guess I could just do that instead. Just have the one block. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I do need to unload my inventory, and then maybe I'll figure out what I want to do for my base a little bit. Go and get some sand, or maybe I just keep mining. I'll have to think. Keep mining or build the base? Because I could build the base. Right. Just thinking. The cogs are turning, but like it's just like smoke coming out. It's like sputtering. I got lots of wood. I don't think I'll use a whole lot of wood. I'm not gonna harvest the sand from here. I've decided. I'd much rather get it from somewhere else, and not. You know, I want to maintain the beauty of this area. It's like just like a natural reserve here. All the reservoirs and stuff. Keep it very untouched, nature at its finest, as it were. Kind of national park to go along with my museum mansion. Bloop. There goes the wool. The wool. I get the wool. Oh, look at that. Look at that beauty. Okay, I can probably smelt the rest of my iron. And then maybe I'll go and get sand. I kind of feel like doing something else to break it up a bit. I'll go and gather some sand, and then I gotta keep mining because I need more coal. Cool. I need cool. We'll go get some sand. Stockpile. Get an inventory's worth. Okay. I would plan out my base and stuff. I guess I could do that, but I have to dig out things and so much work. So much work. Okay, I'm done. Done pronouncing things that way. This is so much fun. Oh, I thought I heard something, but it was just like something going on. There's no music, by the way. There's music in the options, but there's no music in game. Just the quietness. I wonder when I will get music. Ah, one day. One day. Maybe one day when I'm older. Well, I guess I will be older, and whatever update brings the music back, but so. Gosh, I've been seeing a lot about that digging a hole game. A game about digging a hole. I wonder what the hype is with that. I fear checking it out because I feel like it's just gonna be like one of those things where it's just like a rabbit hole where I just like play the game. I just like Never stops. I already had Brotato, and that was already enough. That was already enough of that for me. I might just like watch someone play the game just to see what it's all about. I think, well, Jacksepticeye uploaded a video on. I might have to check that out. Right, well, I'll let the rest of it smelt anyway. I was just looking at my YouTube recommended. Very interesting. A lot of My Singing Monsters stuff since I've been watching a lot of that since the trailer came out on Saturday for the Plasma Islet. Yeah, there's okay, so playing Digging a Hole. Yeah, everyone's been playing it. It's like the new big game. I'm gonna have to check it out. Maybe even during my journey stream. Well, it won't be that long of a journey stream if at this rate. If this goes any longer, I'll probably be doing like an hour journey. Just enough. So much for getting work done. You know, it's good to take some time off. It's good. I was really locked in, and now I'm not locked in anymore. But that's okay. Anyway, I gotta throw some stuff in the chest. I guess I don't need the food right now. I'll keep like one little bit of food on me just in case, but I really don't need food. That stuff I don't really need. I mean, the wood would be good. Wood is good. I'm just gonna have as much empty space on me as possible. I mean, the sword, I guess if I wanted to gather some... No, I don't really need the sword. I'm really just in this for the sand. Fill my inventory with the sand. With the sand. Not any sand, the sand. Not just anything. Okay, let me work my way back outside. See if I can find another way to get through. I think that might just be the only way though. Unless... I might just go in the same way. Yeah, that's okay. There's not really many ways to get out of here. I just have to find like a way along the edge or just dig down at the edge. It's so surreal. Like I just forget that I'm in this like monolith, like in this like hole in between. Like just like everything is just up to world height around me otherwise. So cursed looking. So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, a pig. Oh, I may need to take a break in a bit. I need to end the episode after getting the sand. It's not a terrible amount of progress, but little baby steps, I think I've been more monolith focused these last few episodes, so that's probably why I haven't really been doing much in the way of the base. That's okay. It's a big part of infdev, I think, for me. That was a lot of the excitement that I had, especially in like the latter updates as I approached the update. As soon as I saw like the monoliths, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going for it. Okay, gotta make a quick swim over to the other side and not get lost. It's super easy, contingent on the fact that I don't get lost. If I get lost, it becomes a whole lot harder. And I risk losing my stuff, because if I die, then I won't even know how to get back to where I died. No coordinates is a wild thing. Definitely can't wait to get to beta and not be so far away from home, from spawn. Loading the chunks will be super easy, because I'm only loading the chunks out this far. I guess it kind of benefits me a little bit, because spawn won't be very much loaded at this point. Like I won't have explored very much around spawn, so all I really have to do is just venture back to spawn with all my stuff, and then I should be good. Look at all the waterfalls. It's crazy looking. Too bad I don't have anything crazy to do for the thumbnail. Again, and that'll probably be another monolith thumbnail. Just another thing. Is there even sandstone in this version? Let me find out. Nope. I think that's how you make sandstone. It definitely doesn't seem like there is sandstone. It's not even desert, so I'm not even surprised. I'm glad actually. That means this one less block for you have to worry about for my base. Then I would want to use sandstone, and then it's a whole other thing. The beta base, I'm a little bit more like prepared to use all sorts of blocks for, but see how much of this I can dig up. And it's okay because my base is purely within the monolith, so I can do whatever I want out here and it won't affect the base. As long as it's not like getting rid of the monoliths completely, which I don't even think I could do. So yeah, it's pretty easy to not. Oh, look at that. At least the breaking speed is a bit better. I guess if I wanted to, I could just do it with torches instead. But like, there's only like 3 blocks. It's not that big of a deal. It ain't that big of a deal. It's basically, it takes more time to do the old torch trick. Definitely can do the click mining. I mean, you can do it in beta too, the click mining. It's a pretty good feature if you want a way to speed up your dirt and sand digging. It doesn't, I don't think it works with grass because grass has a bit of a longer break time, I think, than dirt. At least that's what I've noticed. But if you have like diamond tools in like beta Minecraft, you can actually click mine it. Which I think I learned that at one point. I don't remember from whom, so I can't even remember who to point it to. They actually showed me that, but you can click mine though. It's pretty cool. If you like press the button really fast, I think you can't even. I think you can see it here actually, because there's a bit of a cooldown, right? But if I just clicked like whenever I broke a block, then you can actually do it quicker. And if you have diamond, you can actually pretty much insta mine in the old versions here. It's not the same anymore because there's like the cooldowns and stuff changed, so you can't do that. Or like there's some sort of buffer now. But in old Minecraft, you can definitely do that. And for the beta base, I'm definitely going to go positive because that's actually where more ore generates in the world, funnily enough, due to bugs. It's not the case anymore. So I wouldn't do that, you know, die by that sword or die on that hill in a modern Minecraft. It's changed since then. It's much more equal, but in like beta and stuff, I don't know if it's actually so much a thing in this version. Would have been smart to have gone to positive, but whatever. I can deal with the last ore for now. Hey, at least if I'm not doing anything exciting, I can at least give you guys some interesting pointers on old Minecraft. You'd think I would have played a lot more old Minecraft. And I guess with Journey, I have played a lot of old Minecraft, like probably thousands, well, hundreds, probably close to 1,000, maybe even more, of beta. But like that's of course not like doing what I'm doing now and just going around the world and breaking things and all sorts. It was, you know, it's walking and all that in Journey. But still, nothing to scoff at. At least I'm gathering some ore as well in the process here. I think an inventory full of sand should be more than enough to do what I would need to do. I'll just need a lot of coal to smelt that, or wood. I guess I could just use wood as well. I don't think you can do charcoal just yet, or unless you can, I could definitely do charcoal instead. I just don't have an easy source of fuel apart from wood. So like using wood to get coal, I guess is a bit inefficient. Like charcoal, but I'll have to see if charcoal is even a thing. It might very well might not be. I'm assuming if like a lot of basic things like sandstone stuff aren't a thing, then charcoal isn't either. But who knows? You have to watch me dig sand anyway. But I'm trying to make some interesting discussion anyway. I'm hoping. Well, funnily enough, I've actually rebalanced the schedule and it seems like I'm in my final kind of stage of it for now. But it's very interesting that I ended up in this state where everything I'm doing now is Minecraft related. Like I'm doing Renewcraft on the weekends or whenever members are online. I guess I could do that too. Like it's very interesting that I'm doing it like that. Like Renewcraft and then doing Journey probably 3 times a week because I'm gonna start amping it up for the Farlands arrival this year, hopefully, if all goes well. And I'm doing Minecraft through time, obviously on Tuesdays, and then Thursdays I'm doing Better Than Adventure because I've decided that I want to keep that going as well. So I'm very Minecraft centric again, which is very funny because I was like, I'm on a hiatus from modern Minecraft, and yet now I'm on the server, so I'm just Minecraft all the way now. That's just the truth of the matter. I guess I could actually just go from the top down instead. It might actually save me a bit of time if I work from the top down because I can probably mine a bit quicker. I don't know if it's any quicker. I don't have to deal with that weird like fall like block thing. Yeah, it is rather quick. Just mine out this whole section of sand here. I don't think I've ever mined this much sand in beta. I guess apart from when I was doing Ulfinum. Ulfinum was a lot of friggin' sand. My ring base, where I was building like the Taurus is in the sky, like all the rings and things. It was actually originally called Ring Thing before I called it Ulfinum. It was only called Ulfinum in the end because it was based on the biblically accurate angel. Not that I'm really religious in any way. I technically am, but I'm not like a very religious person. But I don't, that's kind of among the things I don't really talk about on stream. That and like politics and stuff is just kind of stuff and taboo topics as well. So that's probably why you haven't heard much of me on that. But it is just based on like the biblically accurate angels anyway, regardless of where I stand with religion. It was a very cool base in the objective sense. No, I'm just kidding. It is subjective. My only real issue with it was that it kind of looks a bit too weird from like down below. But I did build it as like everything was all circular and stuff. So if I was like looking at it like flying around and stuff, it would be a lot cooler. But obviously I can't do that. And I think that maybe the power surge happened before or after that, but I think that base would be corrupt. So that would be one of the lost bases. Among the other things. So that would basically make every base in Journey lost at this point. If the power surge happened after Ulfinum. Because yeah, I don't really know what the corrupt chunks would be like if they just wiped them. Be interesting to check it out in with single player commands and a backup and see if it's still there. Could do that in Farland Anniversary, I guess, this year. See what remains in the world after the power surge and the world deletion. Okay, so yeah, I'm about halfway there. I think this is a easier way to mine for me. It may not be quicker per se. I can't tell because I have to account for the falling sand. Which, yes, I believe if I remember correctly in the patch notes that the falling blocks are actually pretty new. That's why gravel and sand are in the world gen, like that being such like a new thing. I don't know if that was the case in infdev. I don't know if infdev even had the sand. It might actually be new to infdev, although I'm not exactly sure because infdev has a lot of overlap with infdev because a lot of the features had to get re-implemented because of the infinite world gen. Who knew changing the world gen so much would require shipping the game back to a lot of basic components? And I was talking about it, I think it was with Devin, about the like old versions, kind of like our history with Minecraft a little bit, I think. Unless maybe that was with views. I don't remember exactly whom it was with, but it was an interesting discussion anyway. It was about like the legacy console, and we kind of talked about the old, like the versions we started playing, and we were talking about the old Xbox, because I've always said that I remember like playing console when it was like beta Minecraft, and it was. And same thing with Pocket Edition. Pocket Edition even might have been. It had like the bright green grass. I don't know if it was like the infdev or alpha grass here. I guess that was like cave game through to infdev, and right, cave game through to alpha. That like grass. But it was definitely like that like beta grass where it was like a very like saturated green grass anyway. I think that was what it was in respect to, because I think it was with Devin, because he was watching my journey stream with me where I was talking about the servers and stuff. And I was basically like, well, it's easier to develop the game, like for console or mobile, when you kind of go back to the basic parts. Because if you're trying to emulate, like, release Minecraft, which is where Minecraft was at the time, Pocket Edition and Xbox and stuff, Xbox 360, it's a little bit more tricky to emulate the game in, like, that release state. It's easier to just do it in, like, a primitive state, like infdev. Or not infdev, like beta, because I think the case for Xbox, because I think I do have the earliest version of Xbox available through like the deleting of like the update file or whatever. You can actually access your earliest version of it, and that was based off of I keep going to say infdev. It's beta 1.6.6, I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, it was around that time. I think it was purely because of, how I'm sure it would be just, I'm not really much of a programmer. I know a little bit of programming, but I'm not like a developer. So I don't know exactly, but I would assume it would be easier to develop a game if you're just going based off of like beta Minecraft rather than release Minecraft, because you got a whole bunch of more mechanics to add, like sprinting and experience and all those systems that are a bit more abstract in the game. Whereas in beta and old Minecraft, there's a lot more objective systems. And like, well, it's still difficult to, I'm sure, arrange all the stuff that is in Minecraft at this stage. It's probably a lot easier than having to implement that and extra things. Hello, sheepy. I'm just creating a whole canyon here. Right. Did not think this would be a sand gathering stream, but here we are. This should be, like I said, it will be more than enough. Like, it's a one stop and I'm done for sand. Like, I will not need more than this. I doubt I'll even use all of this. But it's just a bit of insurance for the base so that I don't have to go back out and do it again. That's the whole point. And yeah, while I'm using a whole bunch of iron to do this, I get a bit of iron back. I get 5 iron back because I managed to find some more. But I also, yeah, I'll just keep this out here in case I need to do a little bit more work. Might as well light it up too, so you guys can at least see the sound breaking occurring, rather than just have to listen to me. I think Journey has made me really good at like just commentating nothing. Like, I feel like a lot of like Minecraft, if I'm doing it like in this like candid way where I'm not like editing out like the breaking of blocks and things, if it's like a very real sense where you get to see basically everything I do in the world, it's a little bit more tricky, obviously, making it entertaining. And I think I've hopefully managed to make the commentary portions in like even the most driest of sections of videos into somewhat interesting material, and I'm kind of happy about that. If that is what I managed to do, I can say that I felt I'd have, but obviously you guys are the viewers. You guys really have the ultimate say at the end of the day. But at least I hope that it's not just super uber grading, because I know the material itself is not the most exciting, but hopefully at least my introspective discussion is a bit more exciting. Right, okay, that should be about the end of it now. Well, I got one more little spot for sand. I just love how much you go through the tools. Old Minecraft is just so great. This is why I want to get diamond tools and renew craft when I'm building my new starter base in my new area, because to do it all in iron tools is just criminal. Maybe on like day one, if I want to do a day one project, it might be a bit more feasible just to do it with iron. But man, yeah, it's something. If RenewCraft were to ever restart, I definitely think it would be funny to do like a day one project, especially if there were new members by the time the server resets. And I'm not saying that it will. It might actually very well not reset at all, but if it ever transitions to Java or something, it might end up resetting. I want to try and keep it all in the same world, though. I just kind of like that idea, because then no matter who was added or removed, their stuff will kind of always be cemented, unless it gets reverted through griefing or whatever, which, I mean, obviously that's already not really something I want to happen on the server, but there's backups and things for that. Which, luckily with like realms and stuff, happens automatically. I just have to revert it. Okay. Not to say that allows that kind of thing. It's still not a very nice thing. Anyway. Right. Back to the base. Back to the base. And I got an inventory full of sand. So 40 minutes minus where I am now. I'm about a half hour into the episode, I would say. So I think I'll go home, do a little more mining, and then wrap it up. So nothing really exciting again. I'm going to begin smelting the sand, and then in episode 8 I should be able to actually get somewhere with the base. And then after that I can maybe, if I actually can just build it all in a single episode, then maybe or an episode or two, then I'll actually be able to get on to some more alpha stuff, depending on what's added to the game. I don't even know where... Oh, there's some iron. Hang on. I should do some light caving just to get some iron. Can't say no. Oh, I love the caves. Oh, there goes the cave. I could probably just scour along here and probably find some ore, but I'm not that committed. Just do the swim every time. Isn't that wonderful? Just I can make this the thumbnail. Oh, I kind of screwed up my... Oh god, don't want to sink too far. There's not very much to see here though. I'll try to know at least something. Okay, tell you what, I might actually try and get some work done on the actual base today. Because I feel like I've gone so long without anything being done, I might as well just do a little bit today. I gotta swim up here slowly but surely. What do you say? That's probably a good deal. Considering I've like only like walked these last few episodes and been grinding materials. Because I was having a lot of fun working on the infdev base. And I might as well work on infdev base part 2. Do I have enough coal? I do, actually. I could split it up and smelt like a few stacks at once. So if I can do this, then I can definitely get myself going. I might even do the iron in one as well. Oh, this pig's gonna try and push me down my mine shaft, isn't it? I just assume the worst. Really how it goes. Okay, that's probably enough for now. I'll probably have to gather some more coal. Maybe while that's smelting I can gather some coal. There's plenty to be had. I could just actually work my way up diagonally. No, I think I'll just go for like the low hanging fruit first. There it is. The low hanging fruit. Glad I don't place blocks into myself anymore. I just love how I can mention that people just be like, huh? There was a time when that was a thing. Yep, there was. You better betcha that was a thing at one point. I love how I'm just souring this like beautiful landscape by digging my tunnels through it. But hey, you know, it contributes to it. I think my weird like it looks like it's breaking down, like it's cracking. I'm just cracking it up a bit, cracking some jokes. All right. And then there's this spot right here I can go for. More low-hanging fruit. No, actually, it's not quite as low as before. This is a really neat area, though, honestly. I'm glad I ended up basing here and not just at the like edge of the monolith. I wasn't even intending on that at the time anyway, but it's nice that I did just move around a bit to find the right spot. And I think this is actually cooler than it just being like the ocean like I thought it was going to be. I think I was just like, I had an idea at the time that was very specific to it being in the ocean. And I was just like, yeah, I really like that idea. I don't want to let go of that, but this is probably better. It'll be much more aesthetic this way. Much more aesthetic. It's definitely going to be different to the other base I was working on in a lot of reasons and ways, I think. Any more low-hanging fruit? There's one there. Like, I'm just calling it low-hanging fruit. And then I guess I'll just use the rest of the coal to smelt up the remainder of the things. Okay, let me pillar up here. The placement is a little bugged, if you can't tell. I'm trying to place it normally, but old Minecraft is getting the better of me. I like how used to the old Minecraft I am now as well. I'm just so used to like the mechanics and stuff being so different. Probably most people, if they were to play these versions, would be like, what the heck? I mean, well, I'm over here just living my best life. That's all you can do. I opted for this Minecraft this time, I might as well enjoy it. Sit back and stay a while. Sometimes the low-hanging fruit is not the most fruitful, but it yields some results, for sure. Better than having to go all the way up there. Oh, there's iron up there. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. There's no more. I don't see any more iron. I was like, oh, I thought I was about to see more, but no, there's iron, and I can go for it. Wait, where is it? Did I lose it already? Unless, was I just looking at the gravel? I thought I could have sworn it was iron. Oh my gosh, am I? Oh, I think I might have been going crazy. Yeah, I don't think iron ore isn't supposed to generate that high. Oh, I was fooled. God, it's fool's iron, fool's diamonds all over again. Holy simoleons, it's Will Wright. What happened here? Oh, I just finished what I was doing. Fair enough. I do want to do, I think, one more pass on the mining. I'll smelt a little bit more. Oh, I'm missing my furnace wall right about now. I never got to use it. And now I'm just building this abomination. What does this game come to? What have I come to? I think you need like around 11 to smelt a stack. I can smelt another stack here. I'm smelting so much iron or glass right now. I still have so much left in sand. It's good. Very good. Okay, I think while the stuff's smelting, I'm gonna go for a quick pass down below. Oh, you know, I should at least go to an hour. Yeah, I'll do like one pass or two down in the mines, and then I will finally work on the base. I know I've been leading you guys on for so long now, but I actually did work on the infdev base pretty consistently, so I might as well delay this a little bit, just so I can get some stuff done. I got priorities to get myself back up to snuff. Okay, keep pressing on to the far lands. No, I'm just kidding. That's not Journey. I'll just do this. Let me do that. And then, yeah, I guess the farms will also be a part of it, and so will the museum portion of the base. Well, I'm assuming the museum will just kind of mesh in with what I'm building already, so I don't think there'll be much of like a separate build. I'm anticipating just building it as this like insanely weird house. Just like a crazy layout. I think that would be kind of funny. Just staircases and all sorts of things and weird floors and all that. I just think that'd be funny. Make it a kind of a mech mansion if you know what that is. If you don't know what a mech mansion is, definitely do look it up. It's hilarious. They're so weird looking. I need a shovel. Break out the shovel. I'll have to go back and loot that chest. Loot the chest that I threw stuff in intentionally. That's crazy talk. Oh, I don't have my ladders. I'm assuming if I just... Oh no, hey, look at that. I can do it without the ladders. Okie doke. I'll do one more pass over here. I'm just gonna grab the ladders. Well, actually, you know, I won't even bother with the ladders right now. It's okay. I don't need ladders at every step of my adventure. Oh, funny. Oh, coal. I'll take as much coal as I can get. I'm gonna be smelting a lot of glass. No shortage of glass. Oh, curse you, stone block. Curse you! The stone block just did nothing to harm me, and now I'm just going on cursing it. It is finally working. Wow. Almost at the end, and it's finally working. It might be. Speak too soon moment. One of those. I guess if I had like water breathing or stuff like that, which obviously isn't added for many updates and probably not even within the span of the series, or at least most of it, is like water breathing. If I had that, I could just, or conduit or something, I could just like scale around the outside and just grab all the diamonds. Maybe I could do that later on if I'm really that petty. If I'm petty about it, yeah. Oh, now I can respond in a timely manner somewhat. Oh, that's good. I think you probably missed it when I first discussed it. I was talking about like the server thing, like the Bedrock server stuff. I was literally like right before you joined the Discord, like in between that like break, I was actually gonna like suggest it because well, we talked about it and stuff. I was like, oh, I should suggest that to him since we've been talking about it. I spoke too soon. Oh, is it happening again? Am I in an aquifer or am I at the end? I am at the end. Looks like. I'll keep going and see. Why Twitch do this? I don't know. I don't make the rules, I just play it by them. Well, I'm definitely gonna have or my internet maybe. That's a possibility. Yeah, it looks like I'm at the end here. I'm almost actually... Oh, iron. Can't miss that. If I miss iron, then I'm missing out on a lot of things. A lot of potential. Oh, there's more down there. Can hardly see, but I can see the iron. Oh, gotta swim. Oh, I hate this. It's the worst. I'll just get rid of it. Alright, back up top. Where I will begin to clear out the base and lay things out. I miss iron ore instead of raw iron, but fair that fortune needed that buff. Yeah. Yeah, the raw iron with the fortune is just so goated these days. I do like the iron though. The iron ore is just a classic. It's like the glad I grew up with this, but damn, this is so much better kind of thing. I remember seeing that with like the texture update. Some of the textures could have definitely used the texture update. There's some that I was like, oh, I kind of like the original better, but I think that's just the nostalgia, really, at that point. For a lot of reasons, I do actually like the old textures. I think they serve the purpose in the old game. I think in the modern game, just because everything changed so much, it just makes sense for it to be so different. Look at that glass. I don't think I'll get to like building today, but I'll clear out the base a bit. I probably need to make some more chests at this stage. Old textures made any build look nice. Well, I guess, yeah. I like the old Minecraft sense. I think no, that actually is true. The more I think about it, you're actually probably not wrong there. Your textures fit for builders, I feel like. Well, I think with the amount of like I talked about it in like a journey stream. I feel like the amount of blocks now lets people become better at building, but not necessarily. It doesn't necessarily mean like improving, like straight up. It's just like it lends itself to like building because there's just so many other options out there now. You can just make almost any combinations work. Like if I made that wooden box with glass in infdev as you're playing it, it wouldn't look ass. Yeah, that's true. I think there's a lot more that you can do in Minecraft now, I guess. So builds are a lot more sophisticated looking. Oh, here I am throwing my stuff all over the place. But do that right now and it looks shit. I think it's all relative to like the versions. Because I would argue that like the new textures actually make builds look better. I think the new blocks let people be able to do much forward building than they could have done before. But there's also that lens of like the old stuff lending itself better to building, like you said. I'm not saying new textures suck though. Certain blocks needed it, but not every block. Yeah, I agree. Such as Emerald block. Yeah, there was some blocks like that were just kind of weird to get that update. It was like, was it really necessary? Or glass to some extent. I think glass is a lot more polished. I think they could have even just have done like a version where you could like make like a polished glass or something, because I kind of like the rough looking glass. Like I feel like that would benefit in certain builds, or even like a more ornate looking glass too. Kind of like the tinted glass. But the main reason I build this way in old Minecraft is because it's kind of the way that works best for the old versions. And I think that, I guess, lends itself to what you were saying. Like, you can build very simple geometry for bases and it doesn't look bad because it's not really, bad is a lot different in old Minecraft. I honestly, I don't I don't really call builds bad. I don't think they're really. There's builds that are questionable, but I wouldn't like say like bad building like objectively, because I just feel like that discourages people too much. Because it's a very freeing sandbox game. People should be allowed to build what they want. That's what I think. I find it funny that Crying Obsidian still uses the old texture if you use programmer art. Yeah, the original, like pretty much the original texture, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Like I think that's what you're saying. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I kind of want to at least plan it out today. I don't think I'll be able to get move mountains, but I think what I do want to do, maybe I'll do some kind of jut out in like the middle of the water here. And some of the newer updates, like the wild update, were being developed in old textures, so it's kind of interesting for Mojang to work that out. Yeah, that's true, because a lot of people don't really even think about the fact that a lot of updates are planned out well in advance. Like they probably got the next few years of updates planned out. So you gotta think about that when everyone's like, "Oh, Mojang gotta do this." They might even be doing that, but it might just be a few years off, kind of thing. Might just add some pointless geometry in here just to make the layout a bit more interesting. Fake leakers trying to dish out roadmaps. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was just like recent too. I remember that being like a prominent thing. Everyone was just like, "Oh my gosh, the next like 5 years of Minecraft have been leaked." And it's like, not really, people. Like, get real. You think that actually is what we're gonna see? Just because someone on Twitter said so? Or on a Reddit or whatever, Discord, whatever it be. Like here, I would imagine. I mean, I'll probably need to smelt some stone, or I could even just have this be like another block out. Wait, do you have Twitter? I do. I'm one of the few that's still actually on Twitter. I just find it fun. Oh yeah, you're following me. Yeah, clearly you found out. I'll have to figure out the layout before I start placing glass all sorts. I guess I could just base it off of the mine anyway, for now. So like here, I don't really like gaps in the glass for now. I could just keep it kind of like this for the time being. And then I won't worry about this for now. I need to get some stone. Looks a bit weird right now, I know. But that's kind of the start of it. This is kind of what I mean. Like I want it to be kind of set in a little bit secret looking. I mean, you see like the friggin' wool. But I think it's a pretty neat starting point. And then, yeah, I imagine it would continue over here somehow. Like it would go up and then you can go back down. And then maybe I'd have to have the museum portion somewhere, like separate, I think. So I'll have like another piece of the base over here. And I kind of want to do some kind of courtyard. So maybe I'll do like the courtyard over here. If I go back into the stone here at some point. I need some more. I guess it's a good way to get some dirt for building. In case I need it for beta or something. I think I like the far end here. I'm not entirely active on it. Yeah, I'm not. I used it a fair bit just to like check out the creators who are still on it that I follow. Mostly for general game news. Yeah, I use it for game news as well. A lot of big game accounts are still on Twitter pretty prominently. That's probably why I use it a lot. So yeah, I'm guessing this kind of like open portion here can be like the courtyard. And I don't really know what that exactly entails. Ooh, it kind of goes diagonal. I don't even know if I would embrace the diagonal. Just go for something a little bit wacky. Who knows where it'll go. I don't know how far I'll set this back in either. I mean, I'll probably just go maybe about to here or something. I'm really just doing guesswork here. I don't actually know how I'm going to lay this out just yet. I just think it'd be funny to do a bit of a goofy scale build. Just like pointlessly large kind of thing. I gotta do at least one of those in this series. I don't know if the beta base will be quite like this. It's infdev and alpha. I don't have as much time. I've never made a trapezoid base. I should do that in a long-term world. A trapezoid base. I'm actually doing a trapezoid base. Oh my gosh. What am I doing with this geometry? Old Minecraft is making me do strange things. What even? I don't even know. Yeah, I'll do like this, and then I'll do the same thing like I did on the other side. I'll bring it up, and then I'll do like that border thing. Better not set fire. Yeah. Oh, especially with the old Minecraft. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm not touching this thing near like anywhere close with flinted steel. This place would go up in flames, and I would not be able to save it because of how fast the flames burn. I would be wishing this base goodbye at that point. I might as well kill the sheep that I've already sheared. It's not very pretty, but I need all the wool I can get. Just get rid of all the mobs. I'm sorry. Oh, there's the Canadian in me popping out. I remember the bug where air could catch fire. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is, I think, something that was possible. I don't remember exactly when that was, but gosh, yeah. Old Minecraft is just so fun. I think if I don't really get all caught up in like the progression and stuff, I just kind of mess around with the base here for a bit, it'd just be a lot of fun. So yeah, this is like my base portion, I guess. I might do like an upper floor. I don't know exactly. I'm just gonna, I think, honestly, I'm just gonna do whatever. I'm not even gonna really think about it. Whatever I feel like doing. And just roll with it. I think that'll be the most fun. There's so many mobs spawning in. We done here, I suppose? The framework is set. Yeah, I think I'll just finish this spot over here and then I'm toot finny. Might take a quick break and then I'll probably do a journey stream, but it's no commentary, so you won't hear me talking in that one. The framework though is pretty good. I still have to lay out the second floor, but if I can just keep doing the thing here with the sheep, then I should be able to get basically all the wool I'd ever need. Not like Twitch cooperating anyway. Yeah, that's too bad that you're having so many troubles. Oh, the sheep are just endless. It's so good. This part over here, since it's going to be like the courtyard area, like you'll be able to, there'll be some kind of natural garden or something. Or maybe even in between the sections. Yeah, so that'll be like that. So that's just a very flat portion. We'll still be lurking though. Yeah, you can lurk into the journey stream. I'm just saying it won't be anything exciting. actually. Oh, you know, it already is kind of like diagonal. Looks like Stark's Malibu mansion. Yeah, going Stark today. Like, I'm just punching the sheep to get more building blocks. It's great. It's a super easy building block to get a hold of. But looks like the beginnings of the mansion have started. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'll probably be back. I guess since I'm not gonna be doing an episode next week on Minecraft Through Time, I'll be back in 2 weeks. Shit, and looks like iron blocks too. You might be Iron Man for real. Yeah, yeah. I think there actually are iron blocks at this stage too, but oh god, the amount of iron I would need to do this base would be crazy. Anyway, since I'm kind of at an impasse now where I need to get some stone smelting and stuff, I'm gonna go though. If there's a title that would be lit, might be it. Iron Man. Is that what you think the title should be, or something like that? I gotta chop down some of these trees. I don't have any, it's like I can punch it with my fist. I'm not in any rush here. Malibu. Gone Malibu. Yeah, this base is definitely gonna be called Malibu. If the first base was like the grotto, then this base is Malibu. Malibu. It's such a subtle base too. It's gonna become more subtle, don't you worry. Second floor and the third floor, if there is a third floor, are gonna be much more unique looking. But I'm gonna take a thumbnail, and that'll be all for today. I guess this will be next week's episode. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week when you guys on YouTube are watching this episode. Yeah, I'll just split them both into 2 different episodes at this point. They're both pretty long, and I'll edit it out and stuff. Armor stands don't exist yet, so no armor showcase. But yeah, good night, bro. Yeah, good night, and I'll see you guys. Bye bye.